Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Cap Cheese Puff coming at you with episode 2 of our Macedon campaign using the DEI mod, Divide Impera. Where we left off last time, our leader Antigonus II was just finished up claiming Sparta as his own. He brought most of Greece under his rule. The only two cities that need to be taken are that. Not even going to try to say it. And Apollonia. I think what we're going to do first is hit Apollonia and get Macedonia under all of Macedonia under our control. We're going to do that first because Thrace, the old Greek colony that Pyrrhus took over after, I don't know, he took it over, and Rome is now taking it back. So once Rome takes that, Rome most likely will push across the Adriatic into Apollonia. So that's why we're doing that. And once we do that, we'll replenish Antigonus, assuming he's going to take casualties. He will take casualties. Hopefully not many, because this comes from our Phalangites class, which we don't. We have 2,000 here, a little under 1,000 there, 0 here because guess we killed all their armies, killed all their middle-class men, and looted their city and sold whoever was left alive into slavery. So that's how that is. Antigonus, his army is pretty battered right now, but I'm not really too worried about that because we do have him, his replenishment rate on steroids right there. Lots of replenishment. And we're also starting to work on ammo now, so we can out skirmish the enemy, or so our javelins have more ammo to, I guess, use them on those heavy armored hoplites we're going to be facing. We won't really be we will probably face a lot of hoplites going east when we send Antigonus. For that, we're probably going to follow down the coast and solidify Asia and I don't know, we'll figure that out when we get there. I really do want to get some elephants from Syria into the army. They're very deadly, worth the high price and upkeep. Anyways, I rambled on a little too long, so that being said, let's end the turn. So we have encountered the Bosphorus Kingdom. We're going to see if they want to trade with us. They want us to pay. I'm not willing to pay.
The gift of gold is often taken to be a sign of deep affection.
I'll pay that much. See if they'll take that. We'll be making about 224, so we will make our money back in about 3 turns, which is nice. See, they don't want non-aggression.
So you may speak as you.
Let's see who else is in this region. The Scythians, they can't trade. These guys are devious. I'm not even going to try to deal with them, honestly. Let's see how Ptolemy. I think we already do. Yeah, we do have triangulations. They're giving us a lot. So with that, we're gonna send our scout even more around the Black Sea. See, find Caucasus and all that. And Antigonus did. Oh, see, yeah, Sparta does have marble. I don't remember if I was trying to figure that out earlier. I'm going to put a traveler's lodge to get some food. We are pretty low on food, and Apollonia will definitely put us into a low supply. So these are the rebels, some Aetolian rebels. So I'm just gonna put the Marmenos into Larissa. The garrison is still pretty beat up, not full strength yet. So this Hypaspes general bodyguard unit will do pretty well against some, looks like It's an archer army. Hopefully not. I'll probably just recruit a couple of units just to kind of bulk up the garrison. And after this rebellion is kind of squashed, we'll send this army with Antigonus for Apollonia. This will kind of be his backup army, you know, kind of support army. We do have very pike heavy. This army is pretty versatile itself, you know. But I would much rather, you know, have this army to siege and, you know, have the levy troops put up the battering rams and the ladders, let them take the initial casualties, because I don't want these guys taking casualties. They are my Phalangites, which, as we noticed from before, they're pretty, you don't have very many. So we can probably raise this another army like this one more time, and then that's it. So we need to be very careful with these units. That's why I want to get some levy style units and squash this rebellion so we can quickly push into Apollonia. Once this city goes down, ready or not, Antigonus is going to Apollonia. He should be ready though in about 3 turns due to his quick replenishment rate. So with that being said, let's end the turn. Alright guys, we're a couple turns ahead. Literally a couple turns ahead. We wiped off the rebel army off camera. Wasn't really anything interesting. Here's our secondary army. About 4 hoplites and 6 I guess levy swordsmen. They're not very good, as you can see by the stats. You know, they're just there to die, really. And this is about 1,800 men right here. So we don't really, we do have a lot of them in our capital, but not in the cities that we've recently conquered, because, like for Larissa only has 700, but I did raise a couple thousand men from there. So, see, Athens has 4,000. Sparta has 4,700. So, Athens are going to put the Shrine of Athena, you know, because Athens and Athena, that's what the capital is named after. Anyways, let's declare war on Epirus.
Enter,
Give them a big screw you.
We surely have much to discuss.
Give them a big screw you while they're already fighting Rome. And Rome will actually like us because of that. So let's see. Rome, we'll meet Rome very soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and push Antigonus up north along with his secondary army. And Apollonia is very, very lightly defended. So we're gonna go ahead and circle and just move just in, oh my goodness, just in range. Let's see if we can bring our navy up here. I kind of forgot about our navy. I won't make it, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just kind of have it here, waiting for Antigonus and his secondary army, so we can begin our approach to Rhodes, or not Rhodes. No, not yet. Hydropina, however you say that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Apollonia. Look at their garrison. I'm not going to auto-resolve it because that is that's a lot of men that will die. I'm pretty sure we can do a little bit better. So the actual army they have in here is pretty meh. Only 2 pikes, a few mercenary units, the rest of levy, infantry. I'm not really worried about this. We do have pikes, which they will win pretty much every hoplite engagement if it's properly lined up, because long pokey sticks beat short pokey sticks. The garrison fleet's really nothing to write home about. So let's go ahead and assault Apollonia. I don't think I'm going to loot it. We don't really have time to be sitting around waiting for public order to stabilize itself. So we're going to have to be nice to these people. Unfortunately, lot. The loot would have been very nice in our coffers, but I mean, I might end up looting it anyway. But I'll think about it because we've looted every settlement that we've taken so far. We also done that so we can actually have money too. Hopefully we'll get to the point where we won't have to loot every time. I eventually want to start liberating cities so we can have some military allies who won't turn their back on us most of the time. Because if we end up fighting a multi-front war, you know, it's not going to be very good on logistics. It's going to be a lot of money. Let's go ahead and get our pikes and let's get them in phalanx so we won't forget later. Have these guys on guard mode. Alright. Take these guys off fire at will. Save a little bit of ammo. I think since our secondary army is coming, they can kind of take this front right here. I'll let them handle the navy if they decide to land, but I might send a detachment of our levy hoplites and swordsmen down here. I might put the pikes here so none of the flanks are exposed. And I might just have these Agrionians kind of with these light spearmen to just kind of infiltrate. I'll put them in the woods here so they're not exposed. I don't see why aren't they hiding. This is cheese this a little bit, but you know what? Do what you gotta do. That looks pretty reasonable, right? You can, yeah, no, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up these pikes, just trying to gauge out how long they need to be. We'll rush them up real quick. I'm gonna take them out of the pike phalanx. I'll have our slingers closing in behind to kind of support a little bit. We'll have these peltasts on the side to kind of prevent the outflanking until we get to this nice defendable position here. I'm going to have our light cav here on this side so they can storm the beach and assist storming into the town. I'll have these guys up there as well. Our general will kind of lead from the wing or in the middle, go to either wing. Alright, let's start battle. I'm just going to hit pause real quick and just quickly rush these men up here. Don't want any outflanking. Whoops.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Here comes back up. I think I was originally going to use this guy as the governor. That's why I gave him a hoplite unit, but it doesn't really matter. Try to get these guys quickly up here. They are going to take some fire from these Greek archers, which, you know, we'll be able to take a couple volleys, but we don't want to take too many. We don't really want to lose a lot of our men here, so I'm just going to quickly run up these guys. Our slingers are finally in place. I'm going to go ahead and get them to start firing on the enemy while we get set up in the pike phalanx. Nothing will be able to touch us from the front. These guys are just going to kind of hang back until it's time to spring the trap. So these two guys are actually, I'm going to shift over on the flank. waiting for Epirus to land their navy. These guys are making their way up here. Our light infantry will kind of get there first. Our swords are pretty quick. Here's what they look like. Nothing really, just kind of just your standard basic unit. Nothing special about them. They're just there to be there. So our slingers are actually doing a little bit of work now. It takes them a while to start doing damage, but when they do, they start racking up those kills. After we kill that archer unit, we're gonna focus on this one as well, and that should be, besides that one unit, just what's left of their missile units. So we will be able to focus on these pikes, which will give us a little bit of a run for our money. Wait for them to shatter. Let's get one more volley in. Whatever misses hits an enemy, so we're not missing shots. We're hitting a lot of these guys right here. These pikes, I'm not aiming for them, but they're taking some massive damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and just switch focus onto these archers, and whatever misses will hit the units behind and in front. Waiting for the navy to hit the beach. I'm gonna intercept them with my Siricav. Get these archers in. That's why I'm kind of being a little the term be a little liberal with my ammo, I guess. These guys do have a lot of ammo anyway, so I can afford the extra shots. Let's see here. These archers are starting to take a little bit of pounding, which is good. Our pikes haven't taken any casualties yet. They are weakened though, because pikes aren't very good at taking arrow fire or sling fire for that matter. So they are getting whittled down a little bit, their HP. But I think with that being, go ahead and send that cav out there to intercept it and completely destroy it. As for that one, when the time comes. So I think with the rest of that, we're just gonna point blank fire these pikes in the face. I don't think they'll enjoy that very much. We're gonna go ahead and hit these archers. They should be dying pretty shortly. And just getting completely ravaged right here. Like I said before, it's not gonna kill them instantly. They do have, the slings have to penetrate the armor, whittle down the armor HP, and then these pikes will start to fall. Just completely decimated. No one's, you're not getting them from that one, buddy. Let's see from their POV. Just the stones coming in. Eventually they will lose their nerve. They might prematurely charge as well. They're just completely getting ravaged now that they turn their back to me. So this pike is getting pretty beat up. Already lost about a fifth of its men, and more seem to drop. Dropping very quickly. Very big mistake exposing your back, especially to a slinger line. So I'm gonna get one more volley off. I'm gonna hold fire and just focus on this one now. Pike is so a little over half strength, probably 2/3 maybe. Not the best at math, so don't put it me. So we're just going to keep on smashing these guys up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and return this unit. Still waiting for the main engagement to kind of go on. Going to push these 3 swords and 2 hoplites up here. Kind of put some pressure on, and if they're able to make a breakthrough, that's great. If not, you know, that's okay. We held up so many enemies. With the rest, we're going to actually send our general, our secondary general over there to kind of raise the spirits of the men. Don't want them being cowards and breaking on us. For the rest of the men, just gonna kind of hold them in reserve here. Kind of just in the middle of the field, see where we need to move. These two hoplites, I'll probably push them over here, just kind of have a more secure flank. And I'll actually probably send those archers here to support as well. We're diverting a large section of the army over here, but that's okay. I'm not really too concerned about that. These pikemen are going crazy, and looks like they're trading places with their brothers, taking turns getting shot, taking turns using up all my ammo, which is okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. I do have some of these javelins who will be close enough and do some work. So, using up the rest of the ammo, that's okay. And I think once our hoplites push on that left flank, we're going to spring the trap with their Agranians, our very deadly axemen, as you guys saw from last episode. Absolute tear into it. So I think I'm actually going to push these three swords over here to apply more pressure. The hoplites will continue to go into their position. Kind of get a multi-pronged attack going in there. Looks like they're setting up a little bit of a defense, which I'm okay with. Levy Greek militia, which is slightly lower tier than our hoplites. These levy ones, if barely though, just by a little bit of. They have more morale, but one less melee attack and defense. So these guys, I'm actually going to let the levy hoplites take the first volley from these Agranians, because they do have lots of ammo. So I'm gonna let them soak up that, and then we're gonna move our general in there to absolutely demolish. We want to quickly punch through that. This passes general is the man for the job. We're just kind of staring at our enemy right now. I'm gonna go ahead and move these men to the edge of the map and just get them out of there. They're not doing us any good. Seems there's just kind of finished up the job there, so. Just kind of just waiting for everything to fall into place here. These men bravely walking up just to get a faceful of volley, faceful of javelins, a couple facefuls, actually. These are just the, not very important, though they have their purpose. They can hold a weak battle line for some time. Yeah, just go ahead and take some of those volleys. Might lose a couple hoplites due to their low armor, but I'm okay with that. Like I said before, these guys are from our lowest social class, besides our foreigners. Seems like we're losing quite a bit. Looks like they're getting ready to charge into us. So let's hold our phalanx. Just kind of absorb some ammo. Keep absorbing. We'll get our general into that little crevice right there. Why aren't you? Looks like they're being cowardice, eh? What are these? Archer. Okay, so once those guys start getting fired upon, I'm gonna go ahead and just rush in. Man. I'm actually going to retreat these guys. I'll just let this general take the brunt. These guys will lose some men retreating. I should have decided to do that earlier. They didn't want men to think we were issuing a full retreat. go ahead and send our service of cavalry around. Who's wavering? See, they're not to be relied upon. These guys, however, will make the men retreat like a coward. Slowly pushing up. We'll start drawing blood soon. These Thrace here don't really hold a good formation unlike these hoplites marching in unison. They have been drilled in the art of warfare using the phalanx. Slowly whittling away. These hoplites aren't normally killers. Spear on spear action will take a while even with this high quality general. I will keep double clicking attack orders, however, to get them to make more aggressive movements. And they will at the sacrifice of seems like we've had a situation develop over here. They don't want to, if they don't want to engage with their hoplites, that's okay. I'll take advantage of that. And see, our general over here is doing quite some work here. See, even garbage units, honestly. Like I said, these guys are just bodies. Garbage, I'll tell you. Relatively good formation. Go ahead and start moving up our militia to kind of get a flank in there. Right where we want them. No retreating, really. When they retreat, you'll just retreat into a wall of spears. We actually held up pretty decent on the charge. Our men won't make it for very long in melee. They're a shock cav, not a dedicated melee cav. So we're going to go ahead and try to push up our men to reinforce. Not noticed that. I'm sorry, men. Kind of get a side charge going in here on these men. Get a deadly charge into the back of these levy men. They won't really stand well to a Macedonian charge. Even the sounds of the hooves hitting the sand, the grass, and the rock is enough to unnerve a man. It seems like our generals here is getting a little active, so I'm going to pop an Inspire to give him a little bit of an edge in battle. Once he gets winded, I might pull him back and let this hoplite take the brunt while he recovers and recuperates his strength. Agrianis into formation. So go ahead and push up these swords, kind of.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Battle is indeed turning in our favor. Great militia. Just give a chance. shift my Agrianis to the flank. I'm actually going to throw... Will they make it from there, actually? Let's throw a couple of volleys into these pikes. Doesn't matter if their shields facing. Because you know what? We'll get some of those in there, too. Nasty. Devastating. Devastating. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Look at that. Let's go ahead and withdraw our cavalry so our men can just kind of have a little bit of fun torturing the enemy a bit. So our general is losing a little bit of heart. He is severely outnumbered. Some... What? Oh my goodness, what is happening? Why did he turn around? I have no idea. So we're going to go ahead and try to plug that and get him out of there. We don't want him dying. Maybe move our archers up a little bit. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Let's go ahead and hold our fire. Don't waste any more ammunition. We're going to just toss our ammo into them. Sorry guys. It is what it is. Nothing personal. Kind of just boxed in the enemy, really. Didn't really do anything tactically impressive. We just kind of came in, used our numbers to our advantage. They used our missiles. So I'll go ahead and just call this battle, honestly. This battle is mine.
Light up, witches! Militia! Swords! Double time! Ready!
I just have lines of men ready to fight. I think our general's going to take a little bit of a rest. He's lost a lot of men.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And those come from our top class, so I'm not going to, abuse him. Don't want to abuse him, really. I don't want him being abused. So I'm going to go ahead and start just marching up the pikes. Get a little bit of put him in for a world of hurt right here. Our general, he's usually in the front lines, but he decided to take a little bit of a break. Wanted his younger general to kind of take the reins on this one, allow him to prove himself to the men, prove to them that he is worthy of an army. This levy army was sort of just placed there to test him. And Antigonus is quite impressed with the battle strategy that was developed. So we're just going to go ahead and put in the pike sandwich on them. Wow, we hit them in the back, saucing them up a little bit, and our pikes are just going to close in. Cycle out our definitely in cab. We're going to have our archers just kind of just volley in the center there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Levy hoplites are getting quite a bit of kills. I think because a lot of the routing men are panicking and just running into spears at this point. What's going on here? Hey, I don't like that very much. So these men here are getting a mini-sized canae going on there. All that remains are these stubborn little fellas here. Let's go ahead and set up the pike line here. These light hoplites have proven themselves. They are getting a lot of kills this battle. break the enemy. Archers are softening up the enemy a bit, which is nice. I'm gonna hold fire now though. I do want to kill that general. I don't care if I get friendly fire on these guys. They're just levy. I want to kill that general. What kind of swords do these guys have? So here's the slaughter going on. Just really want to kill that general. And they're just completely, his men are completely getting hammered. Ours are taking probably a couple casualties, which is okay, like I said before. Like, maybe general unit down. The men are furiously trying to get to him. As they will get a bonus for his head. Volley after volley. I think that's him up there on the horse. There we go. Lucky archer there. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and end the battle. No point in chasing the rest of them down. We did lose about 500 men, 5 of which was the friendly fire, probably in that little kill box that we had set up for them. Epirus is pretty much done. Only about 700 of their men remain. And it's probably mostly those low tier hoplites that we were just fighting and blocking in. So not bad battle at all. The Cav did very nice. As did our light hoplites. Skirmishers did fantastic as well. Pikemen, they didn't really get many kills, but they were just kind of there standing and just holding the line until the, I suppose, cavalry came and blocked in on all sides. So let's see the options to do with this city. I think we're pretty decent on money right now, so I don't think I want to loot it, because that will kill population. We kind of need population right now. We are kind of blitzkrieging, so that's a lot of money though. I'm just gonna occupy it this time. No murdering this time. Apollonia, ooh, I don't like that very much. Let's go ahead, get rid of that. And for Pella, since there's a barracks here, I'm going to go ahead and dismantle the one in Pella, and we'll get that with some sort of industrial building. So with that being said, let's end the turn. So in the middle of the turn change sequence, Rome actually offered us a trade agreement. I guess because we we don't like Epirus either, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to milk them a little bit, get a little bit of money out of them. Will they? Looks like they'll take me all the way to 10,000. They must really like me. And we do have marble, olive, and wine, so I suppose they want that. So we just made 10k off Rome, and we have a temporary ally to the west of the Adriatic. I actually think while we have our armies up here, we might as well just push into Thrace before the RDI decide to push in there. I'm not going to issue a peace with you. maybe put a, if I don't know if we can afford it, maybe put a couple professional soldiers in the secondary army, maybe to reward the young general for his combat, his strategic gift, we should say. So in Pella, we're just gonna go ahead and put this agora down, and I think we're gonna either go for food, which a lot of food there, or we might go for a, I guess like a market type stuff. We'll just kind of decide when we get there, really. For Apollonia, we're gonna go ahead and put the wine building there, so we make a little bit more money off of it. We do need money right now. We're just gonna disrupt the plot. I don't really focus on those. They don't really do anything. Alright, so here's our young general. See how young he actually is. He's 19. We might, honestly, I just don't think we can actually afford. I mean, we can afford them, but I don't know if we can afford to upkeep them. So, I might give him just 2 hoplites or pikemen. I'm not sure. I think we'll just kind of wait on it, honestly. We're just going to go ahead and push east again while our armies recuperate and regenerate. Oh, also, to the viewers, we do need to name these 2 armies and this navy. I guess we can name these 2 governors as well, but they're just gonna sit in these cities, really. Be a garrison, pretty much. You know, defend our borders. So I guess we can name them if you want. Just let me know down in the comments below. Nothing too inappropriate, please. So I guess to reward our young general, we will give him. We do have a pretty pike heavy army right here, so let's go with a couple hoplites. That is a lot. That's 800 Phalangites. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Our population will go back up over time. Why is our upkeep significantly lower? Alright. I'll give him 1 cav unit. What the hell, right? See if we need to upgrade anybody. No. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna skip the video until either we get up to the Tribali settlement of Nasios, or Nasos, I don't know, whatever. Either we get up there or something interesting happens. So with that being said, let's end the turn. Alright guys, here we are. We have our 2 armies. I recruited a few mercenaries to kind of bulk up a little bit, because there is a 25-man army pretty much right here, along with the 12-man garrison, which is fully full of men. Sorry, I'm just looking at the tech tree. So do that. So we do have our main army here, fully replenished, and as well as the secondary army, little, not as replenished. They don't have the same buffs, unfortunately. We don't need that going on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
For glory and honor!
here's a lineup. It says we will probably lose about 40 to 50% of our army. So we're not going to do that manually because we do need to keep blitzkrieging into Thrace to take it quickly before a large opposition force can be raised against us. So we're actually going to have this battle go on next episode. So stay tuned for that. Should be coming in just a few days. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below on the names for these armies and the one navy, and I guess if you think we should name the governors in Pella and Apollonia, let me know names for them too. Nothing too crazy, please. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. Thank you.